Hello, my name is Kelsey. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to move through a gentle yoga class. So, this is for anyone who wants to move a little slower in their yoga practice, to really benefit from each movement and to be intentional about moving safely within a controlled range of motion. So, we'll get started in just a moment. So you can meet me on your mat. And if it's comfortable for you, you can lay down with your knees bent, your feet flat. If that's not comfortable, feel free to stay seated and just start to tune into your breath. And we'll just start our practice with our arms alongside our body. Let your breath naturally flow in and out through the nose. And see if you can deepen your breath by sending your breath down into your belly. And there are always things that can pull us out of our yoga practice, but I invite you to drop whatever it is you're holding on to today and really take the time, the gift that you can give to yourself of being present on your mat. If they're not already, you can turn your palms to face up towards the sky and gently tuck your shoulder blades underneath your back to create an opening across your chest. And you can slowly start to draw your knees side to side, waking up through the hips, through the lower back. And you can let your legs relax through center. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. You can leave your left leg where it is or extend it long on the floor. Start to rotate through your right ankle. Just create small circles here. And then rotate the other way. And from here, you can relax the foot and start to create small circles in the hip. So your arms are actually doing the work here. And you can let your leg just relax. When you're ready, pause, change direction. So circling the other way, nice and light. Just think of this as motion and mobility for your hip. You can relax through that leg. And let's bend the left knee, place your left foot on the mat, send your right leg up towards the sky. You can hold above or below your right knee and gently flex and point through that right foot. Your leg doesn't have to be very straight, it's just whatever is comfortable for that range today. Let's bend the right knee. You can place your right foot flat on the mat. Hug your left knee into your chest now. And you decide maybe that right leg extends for those ankle circles one way. And you can circle the other direction. And creating small hip circles, you can relax the left foot and start to rotate through the hip. Let your leg relax and let your arms do the work. And maybe you stay right there if it's more comfortable. You can always bend through that right knee. Right foot can land on your mat. And let's change direction with the left leg. You can relax that left leg. Let's take the left leg up towards the sky, hold above or below that knee, lengthen as much as you're comfortable, and start to flex and point through the foot. Just nice and slow. It always feels tighter on one side, I find, my left side in particular. So if that's speaking to you today, just be gentle with yourself. You can bend your left knee, place your left foot on the mat. We're going to place our arms down by our sides and roll our shoulders back. So we're pressing the backs of our arms down. And we're going to find a comfortable position for the feet. Let's press through the heels, tuck the chin, and we're going to lift our hips just a little bit off the mat. Take a breath. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. Now check in. If that position with your feet felt good, you can stay. Otherwise, adjust. Take a breath. And as you exhale, really press through the heels. Think about waking up your bum, your glutes, and maybe you take a little hover. Maybe you take a bigger lift on this one. This time, let's inhale to lower down. And as you exhale, lift, press through the heels, and squeeze through the back of the body. Inhale to lower, maybe you just hover, and exhale, lift back up and squeeze. Good. Inhale to lower to a hover. Exhale to lift. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember, it doesn't have to be high, just enough to wake up the back of the body. Let's take 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, press those heels and squeeze. Good. Last one. Exhale, lift up to that bridge or that hover or just that glute engagement. You can keep your hips down if you need to. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down and start to draw your knees side to side. Okay, take your time. We'll make our way up to seated. So you can roll to one side if you'd like and use the top arm to press yourself up. And however you're comfortable seated, so maybe you're sitting on a pillow today, maybe you're sitting on a block, maybe you're cross-legged or kneeling. Any of the above fits. Roll your shoulders back and down, away from the ears. And then roll your shoulders forward. You can soften the shoulders all the way down, draw your shoulder blades down and back, and then just tip your right ear towards your right shoulder. Take a breath in as you come on back up and then switch the other side. And slowly rise back up, turn and look over your right shoulder. Notice what that range of motion feels like, and then come on back and switch sides. And come on back. Let's take our right hand down, left arm up to the sky. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, tip and take a lateral bend. Let's inhale, come all the way up nice and tall. Exhale, switch the arms, lengthen through your spine first, and then exhale as you take that side bend. Let's do one more on each side. Inhale, come up. Exhale to switch. Inhale to lift. And exhale, side bend. Good. One more. All the way back up. And you can drop that arm down. Let's interlace the fingers, spread through the upper back. Draw those shoulder blades apart. Take your hands behind you, lift up through your chest. Breathe in. Exhale. Open through that upper back. Inhale to lift. Exhale to spread and open. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do that one more time. Really nice. Open those arms all the way up. We're going to take a seated twist. So take your left hand to your right knee and take your right hand behind you. Inhale to lengthen up. And as you exhale, gently turn to that side and see what that feels like. Good. Slowly come back to center. We'll switch right away. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, gentle twist. Inhale to center. Switch sides, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, twist, other way. Exhale as you turn. Good, come on, back to center. Okay, let's swing our legs around. We'll make our way into a tabletop position. So you can take your knees underneath your hips, your wrists under your shoulders, just a little bend in the elbows. From here, we're going to dip the belly down, open through your chest, let your head lift, take a breath in. As you exhale, I just want you to find a neutral spine, neutral pelvis. So we don't ever have to round into our cat. Let's inhale to cow again, open through the chest, let your head lift. And as you exhale, find that neutral spine. Only if it feels good, you can gently round and press into the hands. Breathe in and breathe out. Just keep flowing with your breath here. Listen to your body. We want to push no further than what is comfortable. So yes, you might feel a little bit of tension in a stretch, but we're trying to stay away from any sharp or abrupt sensation. So that's our body telling us to just back off a little bit, just to take it a little slower. Take one more with your own breath. And from here, we're going to turn and look back towards our right hip. And that right hip might come up towards the right shoulder a little bit. Come on back to center and switch sides. So turn and look back to your left hip. And just move side to side. And you might feel your obliques wake up. Abdominals turning on a little bit. Take one more each way. And come on back to center. Okay, we're going to send our knees back and we're going to move in and out of your version of a plank. So let's start on the knees. Hips can come forward. I'll draw the shoulders back. I want you to push your hips back into a child's pose as you inhale. And as you exhale, come forward to that kneeling plank position. Inhale to come back. And if you feel like it, you can tuck the toes and maybe find a plank from your toes today. Inhale to come back. Exhale to find your plank, knees or toes. Inhale to come back. Exhale to plank. Inhale to come back. Let's take two more. Exhale, find that plank position. And wherever you land, we want to keep our hips in line with our shoulders. Good. Inhale to come back. This time come forward and hold your plank position. Hold for 3. Breathe for 2. And take one more breath in. And take those knees down, child's pose, and soften into your mat. Take a full belly breath in here. And a long breath out. When you're ready, you can lift your chest and come up to that tabletop position. We're going to make our way to stand, so you can stand however you'd like. So a nice way to come up is to take one foot forward, keep the back heel lifted and the back toes tucked. Take hands on your thigh, lean into that front leg, push through the heel, step up, and come all the way up to stand. So I want you to come to the top of your mat. So I'm going to turn and face you, but you can stay right where you are on your mat. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Deep breath in, you can bend the knees. Exhale to heart. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale to heart center. So we're going to add in some legs. Take a deep breath in. This time, exhale, sit back and down to your chair pose. I want you to take your hands on your thighs, inhale, halfway lift. So we send our hips back in space, and then exhale, sit back into that chair. Let's practice that again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to your chair. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to chair. Good. Take a couple more. Inhale, halfway lift. Abdominals are pulling in. Exhale to chair. Nice. Two more. This time, take a deep breath in, reach up, and take your hands to heart center. Awesome. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach. Exhale to chair. Halfway lift, breathe in so we have that long spine. Exhale to chair. Inhale, sweep the arms out. And hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to chair. Halfway lift, long spine, neutral spine. Exhale to chair. Inhale, sweep. And exhale, hands to heart. Two more. Inhale. Exhale to chair. Halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, chair, sit low. Inhale, reach. Hands to heart. Last time. Big breath, lengthen. Awesome. Let's take a step back into our warrior one. So you can take your right foot forward. Take a step back with your left leg. And we're going to open the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. I want you to lean into that front leg, maintaining a neutral spine. You can lift your back heel if you want to. And then open up again into that warrior. So we're bending in the front knee, little bend in the back knee. And our back foot is just on a slight angle towards the corner of the mat. Let's bring those elbows forward. They don't have to touch. And then open back up. Lean into the front leg and breathe. You just breathe how it feels natural for you. I like to exhale as I lean forward and inhale as I open the chest. Remember, you can lift that back heel at any time, whatever feels best in your body. Let's do that one more time. Open up and then reach up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands through heart center. I want you to lean into that front leg, find a spring in your back foot, and step forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to chair. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chair, breathe out. Inhale, sweep up. Hands to heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweep. Exhale to chair. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chair, breathe out. Inhale, sweep up. Hands to heart center. Let's take our warrior on the other side. Left foot forward, right foot opens. So toes are a little bit angled, and the angle is going to be dependent on what feels good for you. Reach out and then squeeze the elbows back. Try to keep your rib cage in. Let's lean into that front leg. Inhale as we lift. Maybe on this side you don't need to lift the back heel. Either way is fine. Take two more. Hold it open. Inhale, reach up. Hands to heart center. Lean into that front leg. Find a spring in your back foot and step forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to chair. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chair pose, breathe out. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to chair. Pause here. Take a breath. Exhale, sit a little bit lower. Can you draw your knees out just a little bit? Maybe your inner arches even lift. Take a breath. Exhale, sit a little bit lower. Good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, sit low. Keep your chest lifted, spine long. Press through the heels. Come all the way back up. All right. Awesome. So we're going to work on our balance a little bit. Let's stand tall on the right leg. Little bend in that right knee. I want you to take your left foot forward and start to circle around. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a big range of motion, right? Just a little semicircle will do. We already opened up through the hips a bit today. Now we're giving our ankle a little more love. If it feels like it's wobbling, that's okay. Let's change direction. Nice. Give me one more like that. And I want you to hold that left leg out to the side. Reach your arms out to the side. So a little non-traditional yoga posture, balancing posture today. Let's see if we can reach our arms up. Just like a star. Nice. Reach your arms out again, shoulder height. Turn and look over your right hand. Ooh, see what happens. Turn your head to center, look to your left. Good, head to center. Take your hands to heart and bend the knees. Shake out those legs. Let's switch sides. So nice and tall on the left. I want you to take your right leg and start to circle around in one direction. Nice. Little bend in that left knee. If you need to tap down at any time, you totally can. Now change direction. Use your breath. When you're ready, hold it out to the side. Good. Flex the foot, push with the heel, reach the arms. Take a breath. Exhale, lift the arms up. Inhale, come on back to shoulder height. Turn and look to your left. Keep breathing. Head to center, look to your right. Head to center. Take one more breath in and slowly release the hands. Exhale, release the foot. Give your legs a little shake. Awesome. Okay, one more thing for balance. We're also going to work through our legs. So I want you to lift from the left heel. We're going to sit back and down into that right leg. So we're right into a squat position, but that heel on the left is lifted. Okay, from here, I want you to lift up. Maybe you stay right here. Maybe you hover and lift the leg. Let's do that again. Down and lift. Nice. Take two more. Use your breath. Exhale on the way up. One more time. Still in that neutral spine. Hold. Good. Can you flex the foot? Spread the toes. Take your arms out. Push the walls out. Breathe. And release. Okay, other side. So lift through those right toes. Take a breath. Exhale, sit down and back. When you're ready, lift the knee. Stand up tall. Sit down and back. Good. Keep going. Lift the knee. And you decide maybe on this side, you want that stability. You can always keep those toes grounded. Good. Give me one more like that. Nice and controlled. Just do your best. Hold up at the top. Flex through the toes. Spread them wide. Reach the hands. Push from the base of your hand, so right into your wrist. You might feel a forearm stretch. Breathe. Relax those shoulders. And release. Awesome. All right, we'll take our first warrior two on our right leg. So you can set up at the top of your mat. I'm going to stay this way so it looks open on this side for you. So right leg is forward. We're taking our left leg back. Maybe it's parallel with the back of our mat. And maybe it's lined up our inner arch with the heel of our front foot. If that doesn't feel good for your hips and your knees, don't worry about the alignment. Just lunge into your front leg and open through that back hip. We'll reach the arms forward and back for a warrior. Now I want you to flip your right palm. Inhale, reach up and back. Good. And exhale to warrior two. Let's do that again. Flip the palms. Inhale, reach up and back. And exhale to warrior two. Let's do one more. Inhale, reach up and back. Lengthen forward and find your extended side angle. So your forearm on your thigh, lift that arm up, left arm reaches, or maybe it's your hand on your thigh. And if that hand up there doesn't feel good, wrap it right around your back or keep it by your side. We're going to turn our gaze up and over towards the left shoulder. Take 2 deep breaths. Let that left hand pull you all the way up to stand. Take your hands to your hips. We're going to turn that right foot to face the same way as the left. Inhale to get tall. And as you exhale, I want you to take a forward fold only in a range that feels good. So our knees are bent. Here's your first option. Forearms on your thighs, and we're just hanging out here. So from the side, it looks like this. With a long neutral spine, it's like a squat for the legs, and we maintain that long spine. Your next option would be to walk your hands down your legs, send your hips a little further back. And if it feels good, you can always walk your hands down. Maybe you drop your head, but remember, we're not going for pain. We're just going for what feels right in the body. So nothing forced. Maybe you bend into one leg if your hands are on the floor and switch side to side, lengthening through the inner thighs. And wherever you are, we're going to start to walk our hands and our arms up the legs. So bend the knees, hands walk up the thighs, and come all the way up to stand. Let's heel toe those feet in. All right. And we'll switch to the other side. So warrior two on the left foot forward. Big step back with that right foot. Maybe it's parallel with the back of your mat. Maybe your left heel is lined up with the inner arch of your right foot. Let's spread the fingers, reach the arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lunge a little deeper into that warrior. Flip your left palm. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale to warrior two. 2 more. Use your breath. Find that extended side angle, lengthen forward. You can take your forearm to your thigh, reach up. Maybe it's your hand. Maybe your right arm stays by your side. Let's roll that right shoulder back and down. Turn and look over your right shoulder and just breathe. Looking up to that right hand, let that right arm pull you all the way up to stand. Take your hands to your hips. Turn your left foot to face the same way as your right. And this time we're going to heel toe the feet in a little bit. Heels in, toes are out. Squat down into the legs. Bring the arms up as we stand. Inhale. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep. So your hips can go back. Spine stays long. Your range is totally up to you. And if your knees don't feel good, change the position of your feet. This is all about finding what fits in your body today. Good. Give me 2 more. 1 more like this. All the way up and hold. Big breath in. Hands to heart center. Good. With soft knees, turn those feet back in. Heel toe all the way underneath your shoulders. Awesome. Let's open the arms. Roll those shoulders back. Roll them forward. And we'll take one more half sun salutation. So big breath in, reach up. Exhale to chair. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chair, breathe out. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale to heart. And I really meant one more round. Let's do a few more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to chair. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chair, breathe out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, heart. Take two more with your own breath. Take your time. We're going to come back to our mat. So we'll meet in a seated position. If you're looking to come down nice and controlled, you can take a step back, bend through the back knee, take your hands down, and step that front foot back. Swing your legs around and take a comfortable seated position. All right. Let's take the arms up. Deep breath in. Exhale, open up. Take your left hand in front, your right hand just behind. Inhale, lengthen, and gently turn towards your right. Let's switch the arms. Inhale, and exhale, turn. One more each way. Inhale as you switch. Exhale as you turn. Good. Inhale, and exhale. All right, come on to your back. You can lay all the way down. And when you get there, if it feels good, you can draw your knees in, maybe rock side to side. If that doesn't feel good, just take one knee in and gently rock. And if you're using that one knee in, take your time to switch sides. And let's take both feet flat on the mat, knees bent. We're going to take our right leg up towards the sky, hold above or below the knee, whatever feels best. Flex and point that foot, just like we did at the beginning of our practice. Good. Now keep that foot flexed, cross it over just above your left knee. You can take your right hand and push into your right thigh, or maybe you reach behind and pull your left leg. Small amount of tension is okay on our stretch, nothing sharp. And just breathe. Take your time, slowly unravel your legs, switch sides, left leg up to the sky, hold above or below the knee, flex and point. And let's keep that foot flexed. Cross it right over. You can take your left hand, push into your left thigh, or reach behind and pull behind your right leg. And just notice where you're holding tension in your body and where there is an opportunity to let go. You can slowly unravel the legs. Take your feet flat and just gently draw your knees side to side. And then we'll come back to center and we'll land back in our hip bridge today so we can press through the heels, press the arms down. As we press the heels, we're waking up the glutes, the bum. You can tuck your chin to keep the back of your neck long and your head on your mat. Take a breath. As you exhale, keep pressing those heels, lift the hips up, and find a range that fits for you. Maybe it's a little bit higher than it was at the beginning of class, but don't force it if it's not. Inhale, come halfway down. Exhale into that bridge. Inhale, halfway down. Give me 2 more. Exhale to your bridge. Squeeze through the glutes. Inhale. Exhale up and hold. And slowly lower all the way back down. Draw those knees side to side. And you can stay right here with your knees bent, your feet flat if it's comfortable, or feel free to extend your legs into your final Shavasana. If there's anything that you need to feel complete in your practice, a pose or a stretch, feel free to take that right now. If you're landing in your Shavasana here, you can tuck your shoulders under your back, keep your chest open. And wherever you are, let your breath naturally flow. And as we lay in our Shavasana, see if you can soften the space between your eyebrows. Let your eyes relax and fall way back into the sockets. Let your jaw relax. Allow your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. And feel the ground supporting you. You are supported. You are loved. And you are enough. You can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Create small movements in your body. And if it feels good, you can take a full body stretch. Reach your arms up overhead. Maybe stretch your toes to the other side of the room. And you can bend your knees and roll to one side. And take your time to come up to sit. And when you're seated, we'll take our hands to heart center. And with your eyes closed, take a deep breath in through your nose. And open your mouth, let it out. Deep breath in through the nose. Let it go. Take one more breath in. Hold up at the top, take in a little bit more air, and then empty out. Take your thumbs to your forehead center. Thank you for joining me in your practice today. Namaste. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.